We set out from Bordeaux on a day trip to explore southwest France, first stopping in the small town of Bazas,
where we discovered a magnificent cathedral and had a wonderful conversation in French with a local woman and her friendly dog named Nyla.
After lunch, we drove through Western Europe's largest human-made forest to reach the sunny beaches of Arcachon Bay,
ending with a tasting of fresh oysters in Gujan-Mestras.
Subscribe to our channel for more Zeke and Terri adventures.
Today we know where we're going.
And we're already pals with Alamo. What's our destination today, Terri?
Today we are going into the heart of Bordeaux wine country. If somebody's heard of Sauternes, we're going down into that area. Also into Verdelais, which is kind of Toulouse-Lautrec's area. I think he's actually buried down there. I also, in one of the towns that we're looking at going to, which is Saint-Croix-de-Mont, I think, fossilized oyster beds.
Ooh.
Now the question is, we have like 5 places that we want to go to. We have the rental car for essentially 12 hours, but there is a market that we want to go to in Langon that is open till 1. I'm hoping that maybe we can drink some Sauternes with some seared foie gras. But
that sounds like fun.
We haven't seen any seared foie gras up until this point, so maybe not.
All right, well, we got a green light. You got to keep your eyes on the road, and we will bring you along on this little one-day adventure.
And be sure to subscribe to our channel for future Bordeaux adventures. We were trying to go to the market in Langon, but we have made 3 tours around the village and we have been unsuccessful in finding parking. So I think we are abandoning ship. Okay, let's try Bazas, France. So what we're looking for is the Saint Jean-Baptiste Cathedral, which is a Gothic cathedral from the 13th and 14th century. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are medieval ramparts. So let's go ahead and head that direction and then see what we can see. This is actually pretty cute. I'm glad we stopped here. It's pretty quiet. Beautiful Gothic cathedral from, I think, the 15th century.
Mm-hmm. You had a lovely conversation with one of the locals and their dog, Nyla.
I think we found the ramparts and then we walked through the arcaded area around the main, the Place de Cathedrals. There's also the local Hotel de Ville. Unfortunately, there's like a parking lot right in the middle of it. Otherwise, it would be really, really pleasant. Bisous for Bazas.
And my union contract says I get coffee break.
Feeling.
That was good.
We had a delicious lunch at a place called the Gastronome, which was a French-Lebanese fusion place, and it was absolutely delicious. Super bright, super fresh. This area is just not speaking to us that we want to head to the coast while we still have a good day, because we're going to Toulouse next weekend. We're going to go take advantage of this gorgeous weather and drive through a forest towards Arcachon, see what Arcachon is all about, and maybe dip our feet in the Atlantic. I have to say this was a good call. We are in Arcachon on the Atlantic, and we had to drive through the Forêt de Landes de Gascogne, which is one of the world's largest man-made forests.
Carousel over here, your typical beach stuff. We got a bunch of boats behind us back out here, and we've got a giant whale tail that looks like you can swim out to it and slide off it. I don't know what you can do to it.
Anyway, we're gonna go explore.
Yep, see what we see.
I can't even imagine how busy this place would be in the summertime. I mean, the sand is wonderful. It does drop precipitously right over there. It was a little chillier than I expected.
It was cold. It was cold.
But I imagine it will warm up as the season gets closer. We had a nice glacé of chocolat et clémentine, along with some sparkling water, as we just enjoyed this lovely breeze. Next up, we're gonna go to a place that's supposed to have the best oysters in the region. Sounds like a good place to explore.
Oysters though, you got me.
Oysters sound good. Let's go.
Let's go.
We made it to Gujan-Mestras, and Zeke, you found a row of places that we might be able to enjoy some oysters at.
Yeah, right on the water.
If you can see, there's a pretty dark cloud over there. I think we need to get here, have a drink, get some oysters, and then get back to Bordeaux.
Well, it was a good pick for a spot to get some a snack, an afternoon snack.
The oysters were really good. Some of them were absolutely huge.
And the whole vibe of this place is much better than the
beach.
Pier 39, Santa Cruz, whatever's going on.
Well, not Pier 39 because you don't have a beach at Pier 39, but definitely like Santa Cruz or Carmel or like Southern California beaches. That's what Arcachon was. This is more like Bodega Bay or Bolinas, something like that, which makes sense because this is oysters. And there are oyster producers here, and the 4 that we had were all produced by the restaurant that we were at.
If you're in Bordeaux and you're not a fan of driving, you can jump on the train and it stops right where we parked our car and walked over from here. So that would be
5-minute walk.
Yeah.
It would feel so good if it just started pouring rain right now.
After we get in the car.
Well, it would be kind of fun.
So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to jump in the car and hopefully not get rained on before we get in the car.
Yeah, it'll be about an hour and 10 minutes for us to get back to the parking garage to drop the car, and then by the time we drop the key and take the tram, hopefully it's working this time because it wasn't working last weekend, and get back to our place. It's probably a total of 2 hours, but probably less. I feel so fortunate that we live in Northern California where we do, because we have like things that are comparable within an hour and a half to 2 hours. We have wine country, we have oysters in Bodega Bay, Bolinas, we have beaches down in Santa Cruz. And it doesn't mean that I don't love to travel, but on those summers that we're home with the kids or other times, we know that we can be having these kinds of experiences just in English. Although I did order completely in French, and it worked perfectly because he didn't ask me any questions. Fantastic day. I'm so glad we bailed on the Bordeaux wine region and hit the coast. It felt, I can't believe we were at a cathedral earlier today, and then we were at the beach after driving through a forest, and now we're near oyster bays, essentially. This is so cool.
Check, check, check.
Check, check, check.
Car has been returned. We are on the tram.
Day is done.
Spent way too much time sitting in traffic, but it's all good. Weather here is absolutely gorgeous, but the rain is coming. But
good day.